He couldn't have said it any better. Javier calling that beautiful. And yes, it was. It was a gorgeous day, but it was tough to be outside for very long today because it was just that chilly. Well, it looks like tomorrow and Sunday we will not have that problem. Take a look at these high temperatures. Now time for weather and traffic every 10 minutes on this getting over the hump day Wednesday. We're always looking toward the weekend, aren't we? So let's break it down for what we can expect. This has become a Fox Carolina family tradition over the last 7 years. We've been doing this and we're trying to outdo ourselves every year, and it goes to such a great cause. The Salvation Army. So as you're walking up, if you're coming over here, well, perfect timing, sir. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. You're live on the 4 o'clock news.
Oh, hello.
Say hi.
Merry Christmas to all.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you.
Kendra, tell me the situation in South Carolina now.
Well, Greta, the winter storm has moved away from us, but it has left an icy mess. We first saw snow, then sleet, and then that glaze of ice on top of that. So it's made for kind of a crunchy mixture on the ground. It's not that typical snow forest.
This system is so strong. We've seen what it did off to the west in Arkansas and then into Mississippi today and Alabama. This storm, there's such strong wind fields with it, lots of dynamics going on. So any storm that develops could produce a tornado. Now, if there is ever a tornado warning, what would you do?
You would go in a room where there's no windows and duck down and cover your head.
Give me a high five on that one. That's perfect. A lot of times we talk about how a bathroom's a good place to go, but in this case, on the lower level, there's actually a window in the bathroom and it's toward the front of the house. So that would mean it's not a good place to go or seek shelter during a tornado. Reason number 1082 to get a dog. There you go. That's awesome.
But yeah, a lot of people are saying, you know, it changes how easy it is to grip the ball, and it's huge when it's pouring down rain like it was. But
well, yeah.
The whole thing is, if they finally did it, what are they going to do? What's going to?
That's what I'm curious about too.
What would happen?
I mean,
and how do you prove it?
Yeah, how do you prove it? It may have given them an edge, but it was such a blowout win that even a small edge might not have. They probably still would have won. So hopefully, gosh, hopefully there was no cheating. I mean, that just, to me, that takes it away so much from the game.
They gave SportsCenter something new to talk about all day long.
It sure did. Oh boy, talk about the scandal. Well, you know what? Nothing too scandalous about our weather lately.
It was great today.
Oh,
I loved it.
Beautiful. And you know, it was a gorgeous sunset too. We got a great shot from Mindy Cecil out in the field. One of our photojournalists caught this one. She is such an awesome photographer, and I just thought this was a beautiful picture out of Anderson. And you know, I love getting your weather pictures. You can email them straight to me, weather@foxcarolina.com, or you can post them on our Fox Carolina News Facebook page. You can tag me on Facebook, Kendra Kent, Fox Carolina, however you want. Just I'll find them if you do one of those things, or even tweet me too. All right, 64 tomorrow. We are expecting another beautiful day across the upstate. Gaffney at 64, 64 for Union, around 65 in Gray Court, and 64 expected in Greer tomorrow. And we're just soaking up the beautiful weather with mid-60s across the upstate, 65 in Belton, 66 in Abbeville, 65 in Seneca, and we'll be near 60 in the mountains too. But then after tomorrow, it will start to slowly get cooler to normal for this time of year. 61 in Hendersonville for tomorrow. What is normal, you might be asking? Well, a normal high is 52 for the upstate. We got to 64 today, and I'm expecting similar temperatures going into tomorrow. In the mountains, normal high is 47, got to 64, nearly 20 degrees warmer than normal for this time of year. So talk about a swing. We were dealing with ridiculous cold a couple of weeks ago, and now we're basking in the warmth. And you may love it or hate it, because this time of year you might want the cold weather. It is coming back very soon. 55 the current temperature at Kia of Greer, southeast breeze at about 4. And a mild Tuesday is in store, but we will start to cool down toward midweek. And as that cool air comes in, we'll be watching a system develop in the Gulf, and that's going to make a run at our area. Right now, it's actually looking like we're not going to see a whole lot out of it, but it's one of those scenarios that if any little thing changes, it could mean a big difference for our forecast. We might be looking at winter weather even in the upstate if this low tracks a little differently. We'll talk about it in a second. But notice on Fox Radar 3D, we've had a few clouds, but no rain on radar currently tonight. And we're looking at 40 in Asheville, 53 in Greenville, 47 in Lawrence, 54 in Spartanburg, and 41 right now in Hartwell. Well, we'll see a few clouds early, but notice by the afternoon, sunny skies expected all across the Carolinas and Georgia, really. A cold front moves in early Wednesday, and that's going to kick up a breeze and bring bring in a couple of clouds, but in general, no rain with that front. It'll stay nice and clear, getting a little cooler, though, getting into Thursday. Notice I really am fast forwarding here to kind of late in the week so I can show you our next big weather player. 6 p.m. on Thursday, watching a low develop near Texas. That's going to track along the coast, and you may recognize this scenario. This is one that sometimes equals snow for the upstate. Well, right now, it does not look like it's going to track close enough to bring us much moisture at all, but I'm going with a slight chance for a rain and possibly a little bit of light snow mix across the upstate during points on Friday. We'll get into that on the 7-day, but tomorrow, upper 30s to start, mid 60s by 3 o'clock. So hard to even imagine winter weather with this kind of a weather around. 59 by late in the mountains. So beautiful Tuesday, a little bit cooler Wednesday, and it'll be breezy, and 55 for Thursday, still above normal. Going with a 50% chance of rain with a few snowflakes mixed in possibly very early on Friday, and then perhaps into Friday night and Saturday as the system moves out. We could see a little bit of light rain and possibly a little snow mixed in with that rain. But right now, it looks like anything would be very light, and it's just a slight chance at that. In the mountains, watching for a little snow rain mix going into Friday into Saturday. Of course, for the latest on the forecast, check in on The Morning News. As our different computer models come out overnight, meteorologist Nicole Pape will have the latest on what you can expect Friday.